Hi friends, welcome to Testing Tutorials Point. This is Lokesh and today we are going to discussing about some annotations like a group before group and before class annotations. And previous video I explained like a before method, before class, before method and before test methods I explained, right? The same way I'm going to explain you now before group and before class annotations. Both are the same way, but a little bit modification will be presented. Here we can able to see before group. It is like the list of group that is configure method will run before. This method is gathering to run shortly before the test method that belongs to any of this group is invoked. And before class annotation method will be run before first test method in the current class invoked. Means if you are using before class and after class, what will happen? And if you come here and if you are having some methods here in this class, if you are writing a before class and after class, what will happen? Any class, any method, the test method is running. Before that, before class will execute. After class, after methods all are executing, then it will close. Why this means in the real time we some data is want to execute in the particular uh, method, means particular class level you want to create some data, that data you want to use overall in this class, that time we can able to use at the rate before class. This annotation will help you to run that all the methods and it will help you to give the data into that class level. And I'm going to write one test one here sys out, and I mentioned that before before class before class run. Okay, then another one is after class. This method also it will execute after class only. I can able to mention here before class, and here you can able to mention after class is out, and here I'm mentioning that after class run. Okay, now I have before and after classes, and here I'm going to use at the rate test, and I'm going to use public void test one. Okay, and here I'm going to give the message as test one, and at the rate test public void test two sys out test two. Okay, now if I'm running this one before and after, this class first execute then two, and after that after class it will execute. And if we run and you will see there is output also, it will like the same way. And two methods are executed, and you can able to go and see here. See, before class run, after class run, two methods are executed, correct? Now I'm going to do for the same way for before group also. Before group, it is basically what will happen, you can see in the description also. Before group, in that group, if in that class, particular class, if you are configure any one method into a group, that will run to your group method, group level it will run. Means if you are specifying that particular method into a group. Now here I'm going to use groups, and I'm mentioning here sanity. Okay, same thing I'm copy pasting here and pasting for regression. Okay, now I have two groups, and if I'm going to use here at the rate before group, and after that I'm going to use public void before group. Okay, and I'm going to use here before before group methods running, and the same thing I'm going to copy paste for after method. I'll show you how it will execute after group, and I'm going to mention for after group. Okay, after group, and here I'm going to mention for value equal to which is the group I have inside here, sanity, and I mention here sanity, and the same thing I'm going to use for after, sorry, both the places, after groups. Okay, before group and after group, and if I specify that sanity, then it will execute only for sanity scripting. Then we can able to go ahead, right click on here, and we can able to configure, and here browse the grouper, which is the group you want, sanity, then copy, apply, and run. Now here what all the sanities are there presented, that group it will before it will invoke for that before and after, and there are some methods having before, that's why it is executed that classes also. And you can able to see here before group, and here there is only one test method is presented, that it is invoke, correct, and that all are passed. And what all the methods are presented for before that method sanity, that all the methods executed after that, it is after method after group method is executing, right, before it is running. You can imagine there are sanity scripts are some methods are presented, but before that sanity script execution, you want to execute the before group, then you can specify that value into that particular group. And after grouping, like sanity execution is completed, that all the methods are completed, then you want to clean up the data, then you can able to use after group. This is the basically example like I'm going to explain here using the sysout. And if you are going to real time, there are so many ways you can able to use these annotations, and you can able to get a good output from annotations. And you can able to runtime, you can able to like real time, you can able to use after group and before group, any set of methods you can create, and you can able to run, you can able get it that all the data to execute. And before class also like this before class also like in this class level, you can able to create and you can able to run those methods inside that particular class for that other test before execution. You can able to execute any method. If you want to execute that particular method to use entire class, then you can able to execute here. If you want to close that all the data into that class level, you can able to use after class. And real time, you can able to use any different patterns. These are just an example. Okay, I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please like my video and please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.